Ears got his phone. I said after he got punked in our team meeting by the veteran.
How you get?
And then Ear. Who the first nigga to talk? For Kwame in the locker room. Ears got his phone out. Who got all these niggas up here? All these niggas up here, right? I just said after he got punked in the locker room. First nigga to jump out the window for him. Ears. Everybody shut the fuck got his phone out. Who you texting, boy? Kwame. Who got punked?
When the man the veteran, you just said he a rookie, just like you said.
Oh, he wasn't 30 years. So, Kwame, there ain't no problem yet? Kwame, there ain't no problem yet? No problem? It's cool. I said you got punked in the locker room. You got punked in the locker room. Phone out. Who you texting, boy? What a problem, man? In the locker room. Who got punked in the locker room?
Hey, Gil, who got punked in the locker room?
Who got punked in the locker room? Who got punked in the locker room? I say, who got punked in the locker room? Yeah, Ears got his phone out. Who you texting, boy?
Hey, Gil, who got punked in the locker room?
There you go. See, he just said for the first time, word. Who got punked? Ears, stop. Okay. Let me go ahead and stop. Let me go ahead and stop. He just said for the first time, word. Who got punked? Ears got his phone out. Who you texting, boy? Let me go ahead and stop. Let me go ahead and stop. So, Kwame, is this where you gonna hit me with the questions? You gonna hit me right now with the questions? Not yet? Cause right here, Ears interrupted on accident. He didn't know. He didn't know if you was ready to say something. He didn't know if you was hiding under the bed yet. We can't see you. We don't know what you're doing. So Ears is taking lead. Nothing. He interrupted. Nothing. We cool. Right? We cool. Okay. We cool. We cool, everybody. Hold on. And he said, my bad. He got his phone out. Who you texting, boy? Right there. I heard your question. I heard it. We all heard it clear. Who got punked in the locker room? Who got punked in the locker room? I heard it. We all heard it, right? He said it. Who got punked in the locker room? We good. We good. You asked your question. We good. Who got punked? I heard it. I noted it. Now we got punked in the locker room. Now let's go. Hold on. I came here my third year.
Right. I think you're right about that, Gil. Who got punked in the locker room?
Hold state my first time. See. Kwame, did you see what you just did? Oh yeah, you easy to be, boy. You see what you just did? You agreed with me to shut me the fuck up so you can ask your question. Let me say it again. You just agreed with me to shut me up. You're right, Gil. Who got punked in the locker room? See, you did the same thing. Ears is being accused of. Ears got his phone out. Who you texting, boy? You didn't catch that shit. I caught it, bitch. You agreed with me to shut me up real quick so you can ask your question. Same thing Ears did. We got your ass on video agreeing. Ears got his phone out. Who you texting, boy? Man like me. Who got punked? I said you got punked in the locker room, bitch. Ears got his phone out. Who you texting, boy? Yeah, I agree. Yeah, you right. Damn. You agreed with me that you got punked in the locker room. Ain't that a bitch? Who got punked in the locker room? So now, what the problem is why do I need to push play if you already agreed you got punked in the locker room? Not the upper room, but the locker room.
So who got punked in the locker room?
This bitch is stuck on repeat. Hey, Ears, it's not your fault. He glitching. It's YouTube fucking this shit up.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the show. I am your host with the most, Johnny Blaze, bringing y'all this Sunday afternoon stories from body cam footages and giving y'all my reaction to the videos as well. Salute. Hope all is well with everybody on this Sunday. I know all is truly well on my end. So, let's get into the show. Man goes to get son from school under the influence of alcohol. Now, we grown. You know, when you're grown, you're able to drink and, you know, partake in whatever type of drugs your heart desires, right? It's one thing to drive under the influence when you're in the car by yourself. You know, if you want to take that chance on losing your life because you want to be too impaired to drive the vehicle, that is your choice. But I think it's very selfish of a parent that goes to a school to pick up their child under the influence. That right there to me is a selfish act. And that right there to me, I don't have any empathy or sympathy for an individual that will put their habit in front of their own children. All right. Fair use. This is for entertainment purposes only and solely to give my honest opinion and reaction to what I see with these body cam stories. All right. So let's get into it. All right. Okay, let's see. I have it right here. Here we go. This comes from Body Cam Editions on January the 24th of 2024. Officers was dispatched to a school after receiving reports of a drunk driver attempting to pick up their children from the parent pickup line. All right, let's get into it.
You don't bark out orders. Do you understand?
I'm not barking
you don't bark
out
out
orders. I'm barking out my rights.
On January 24th, 2024, officers were dispatched to a school after receiving reports of a drunk driver attempting to pick up their children from the parent pickup line.
Hey, how are you, Sergeant Martinez?
The gentleman in question is up in front of our school office up there. He has gotten out of his vehicle. One of our other administrators has been stalling him, so he would stay on campus. I don't know the conversation, but he's up there. Our other administrators up there in the blue shirt.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Let me drive up there.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How's it going?
Our assistant principal there stalled him pretty good, but I let him drive off with his kids. But,
Okay. So what did you observe when he came in?
almost ran over our security officer going too fast in the car.
Okay.
And so she slowed him down, so you got to
Okay.
calm down. But when he got out of the car, he's like visually stumbling and he's slurring his words and stuff. So.
Okay. Anybody question him as far as if he is impaired,
Nope.
any type of medical diabetes?
Nope.
Okay.
God's people, even not God's people.
How's it going? What's going on, sir?
I'm fine, man.
Okay, can I talk to you for a sec? You're good. You're good. We're good. What's going on?
God damn. He like, wait, why are you in front of me talking to me? What did I do? He is so confused right now at this point. boy, people that already done damned you out, it's over with for you, bruh.
Nothing. What's the problem?
I'm just checking. You're here to pick up the kids?
Yes, I was just talking to one of the deans.
Okay, any issue when you came in? No?
No, none that I could recollect, no.
Okay, did anybody have to talk to you when you came in?
No.
Did you come in too quickly? Did anybody have to stop?
No, normally when we come in, there's a line already, and we have two kids, and my son's 10 and my daughter is 2. So and they go to the same school. They both go here. So
Okay.
And I was just talking with him about parent pickup and other programs with the school, as far as.
Okay, so basically what happened is a call came in. There was a concern for you. Whether this is another parent that called in, I'm not sure. I'm not sure I can find that out.
Because it would be my wife, which she's.
No, hold on a second. I'm not saying your wife didn't call.
Is it okay for me to move over here?
You're fine right where you're at. Why do you need to move over there?
Do you need
to sit down?
No, just comfortable for you, because I've never had this kind of conversation.
Well,
And I was just
there's not a confrontation. You're not letting me talk. Let me explain myself.
no. Well, no.
What in the entire like, bro? You is literally under the influence of alcohol. That is without question. And you nervous as hell right now. You really do need to calm down.
So you're gonna let me explain myself? So you understand why I'm here, sir? I'm asking you, are you good with that? Can I explain myself
No,
of why I'm
ma'am,
here?
I've been okay. I've been nothing but cordial with everybody here. I've never.
Nobody said you weren't cordial. Nobody said you fought with anyone. Nobody's implying that at all, sir.
But
What
ma'am, I've
okay,
never
we're
seen.
gonna try this one more time. Are you gonna
No,
allow
but
me to
ma'am,
try?
I've never seen an officer talk to any. And I've been here for years, picking up my son and my daughter.
There's a complaint that came in on you, which I'm trying to
On
explain.
me?
Yeah, but you're not giving me the opportunity to talk.
On my
So
name?
I'm gonna ask you one more time. Are you gonna allow me to speak and tell you what that is?
Oh my God. He just making it even worse. Because he's not even paying attention to what the lady officer is even asking him trying to inform him in the first place. That's just that drunk babble talk that, drunk people do.
I will.
Okay.
But the fact that you let me know that there's a complaint on me.
Okay. Do me a favor and stop talking for a second. Stop
No, you
talking for a second so I can explain why I'm here. Let me explain to you why I'm here. Somebody called in that you drove reckless through the parking lot.
No, man,
That they had to
there's
slow
no.
you down and that you were kind of slurring your words and you were uneasy on your feet. So now our concern is if you are possibly impaired.
Man, that's
That's what I'm asking you. Okay?
Ma'am,
But you're not allowing me to even talk.
Well,
Are you
wait,
under
wait.
the influence of any drugs?
no, but
Are you under the influence of any alcohol?
no, but I was just talking to. Look, he's right there.
I
in
don't
the-
need to look. I'm looking at you. I'm asking you. I want you to talk to me and don't worry about him.
No, I'm not worried about him, but you specifically said people were talking about me. This is a
Back up a bit. Don't get that
No,
close. There's
ma'am.
no reason for you to get
Wait,
close.
hold on.
Stay right where you're at, okay?
Ma'am, I was before I even encountered you or seen you. I was speaking to him, and I have never been aggressive with him or anything.
Nobody said you
My
were.
daughter comes.
God damn. All of this babbling. And it ain't doing nothing but making the case that you are under the influence of some type of alcohol. It's obvious that you is. I mean, you doing a lot of talking. And you're not allowing the lady officer to really explain the situation. You just interrupting with the drunk babble talk. And it's very clear that it's evident that you are under the influence of alcohol for sure.
Comes out at 2:30, and my son, which is he's I would say 10, 11 years old.
Okay.
He comes out at 2:45.
Okay.
I never came with no disrespect
Nobody said you were
or
disrespectful.
any kind of aggressiveness. I was actually before you came to speak.
Driving. Nobody said you were aggressive with your mouth.
But
You came in
because-
here speeding.
I would, ma'am, I was not.
Nobody had to slow you down.
No. All I want to know is what I did wrong, and
I just told you. What did I tell you that you did wrong? What did I tell you that they
I
alleged you did
speed
wrong?
in here.
Yes, what I told you,
But
sir.
why when having a conversation with, and again, as parents of two children here, because of the politicking going on, I don't even know his position, but I was speaking to him. He didn't mention no,
He's not the person that called. sir.
no, but he didn't mention no speeding. That's number one. Two, and I'm not blaming her for anything. I mean, if she called but once I reached to this premises as of today, nobody said anything.
Okay.
All
I'm telling you what the complaint to the sheriff's office that came in. The complaint to the sheriff's office is that you were speeding through here when you came in. They had to slow you down, and there's a concern
Ma'am,
when you
that's-
exited
ma'am,
your
that's-
vehicle that
ma'am.
you can be impaired.
Ma'am, that's
Okay, that's
incorrect.
what I'm telling you. What the complaint
Ma'am,
is.
I promise you that is incorrect. I spoke to
Back
that.
up a little bit. Back up. Don't
No,
be in
ma'am,
that-
no,
don't be
no,
in my
ma'am.
space, though. Okay. You can't be in my space. That's all. That's fair to ask. All right.
Ma'am, when I came here, I was speaking with that one individual that just went in there.
Okay.
I did not speak. I ride my bike in here. I don't always drive because if you run my name, I ride my bike.
What do you mean if I run your name? What's going to happen when I run your name?
Nothing.
No, what's going to happen when I run your name?
What the fuck is you talking about? Now you making the police even more suspicious of you right there for saying that. You offering up for them to run your name? Oh boy, I swear people gonna learn when to just be quiet when they're being detained by any law enforcement agency. Learn to just be quiet. That liquor making you just talk.
Nothing.
Let me have your driver's license, please. May I have your driver's license so I can run your name, sir?
Negative. Trying to verify.
Do you not have one?
Is it okay if I look at my car?
No, you're going to have to hold for another unit, okay? Just bear with me for 1 second.
Another
Let me just
unit?
yeah, just hold on. There's someone else coming here because I have to be freed up, so I'm available for other calls. Don't put your hands in your pockets, please. Okay?
So I can't even have proof of this confrontation right now. I'll put my hands up.
You don't need to put your hands up.
Do you want to search?
Yeah,
to make...
absolutely. Yeah.
Wait.
Okay.
Wait.
Then keep your hands out of your pocket. If you don't want me to search you, that's fine. Keep
I
your hands out of your
will
pocket.
look. My hands will be up because you will embarrass me, and not only me but my 2 children.
Well, we're not here to embarrass you.
No, that's exactly.
Okay, sir, I need you to stand right over here. Do not go
Ma'am,
in
you
that car.
just gave me permission to empty my.
First off, stop.
Ma'am,
No.
you just gave me permission. Ma'am, you just.
217. What's your location?
She just gave me permission.
I'm not going to tell you again. No, you're not emptying your pockets. I told you to not put your hands.
Ma'am, you just gave me.
I told you not to put your hands in your pocket. If you put your hand in
But
your pocket,
did
I'm
it
going to
go?
rip your hand out of your pocket.
But look, ma'am.
So there's something. I'm trying to talk to him. He's very.
What's up?
Bruh, this ain't it, bruh. No, bruh, this ain't it. I'm sorry. This Bruh, it's clear as day that you is under the influence of alcohol. That's 1. For 2, that is an irresponsible thing for you to do, to be picking up your children while you under the influence. Now, I can't say anything about a grown person that get behind the wheel that's under the influence of alcohol because, A, you grown. But it is very selfish of you to even go up there to that school under the influence of alcohol to pick up your children. And then if you're not even driving on the up and up, then yes, you're going to have concerned other parents that's going to be concerned, and they're going to call the police on you. And rightfully so. I don't have a problem with that because not only are you putting others and your children in danger because why? You are impaired. And it's very obvious that you are impaired.
Oh, ma'am, sir, that is not.
Hang on, just let her brief me.
Okay, let her brief you.
Okay, you don't need to put your hands up in the air.
I'm gonna put it. No,
you don't
because
need to put your hands in the air, sir.
She gave me permission.
Okay.
No. You never get permission to empty your pocket.
Just
put your hands down.
hang tight for a second. Put your hands down. What's your name?
She gave me permission.
What's your name? What's your name? Is it Tristan?
I've never seen no parent go through this.
Okay, well, put your hand down.
I'll put it down.
Let me figure out.
I never seen no parent. I never seen no other parent.
Okay, hang tight.
No, I'll
take a seat for me.
Is he slow? Is this man mentally got some mental disabilities or something? Because I'm telling you, other than it seems like he may be under the influence of alcohol, it seemed like he a little off.
For me, just sit down, Tristan.
sit.
Yeah, sit down.
Where?
Just sit right there. Just sit.
Can I,
you know
can
what? Go ahead, sit right there.
I'm fine.
Do you have your driver's license on you? Huh? Do you have your driver's license on you by any chance?
I need my driver's license.
Is that your dad? Does he have his ID or anything in it, or his wallet? Oh, we'll get it. How are you guys? Did you have a good day at school today? Yeah. Oh, is that what you're reading today? Nice. Did you have a good day at school? Or you don't go to school?
No, sir.
I'll be right back, okay?
She made me aware.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm talking to you now. So do
She
you have
made,
your,
and
do you
there's
have
no
your-
disrespect.
Okay. Do you have
As
your
a
drive?
security officer in New York, not here in Florida, because I was never even given the opportunity to, but
Okay.
That explains why he is talking the way he's talking now. He's from Florida. That all makes sense now. Jesus Christ.
Where's your wallet at?
what did I do wrong
Let
to
me-
pick up my children?
I would like to be respectful and address you by your first name. That way I'm just...
Tristan is
Okay.
my first name.
Tristan, I'm Deputy Kimberlin with the
What did
Sheriff's
I do
Office.
wrong to pick up my children?
The reason we were called out here today was because somebody feels like you might potentially be intoxicated picking up your children.
I never even got out the vehicle.
You were out of the vehicle when I got here.
in the area. 1-3.
And the fact that I'm having a difficult time even having a conversation with you concerns me if there's anything going on. That's why I'd asked you, sir, did you have anything to drink today?
No, ma'am.
Any
It
narcotics?
just- no.
Any prescription medication?
No, ma'am.
Are you a
no.
diabetic?
No. And
Okay,
to
so
be
these are my concerns. If there's, just in case there
Ma'am,
is some.
I promise it was some kind of prescription because when I do get help,
What do you mean when you do get help?
I'm eligible to pick up my son and my daughter.
Okay, but we understand that. The school understands that.
Hold on.
Go back to when you do get help. Is what type of, do you have to get prescription medication for
That
something,
doesn't
sir?
matter because
It does matter if you're driving. Yes, sir.
No,
Yes, it does matter for your safety and your children's. It absolutely matters.
What's going on, Wolfpack, man? This is insane. Because again, if you're not intoxicated, then it's something off with you. And maybe you wasn't supposed to be behind no damn wheel. That's what I'm starting to think right now. Because I'm telling you, the way he talking, he's not comprehending what the officers is saying to him. They asking him for his driver's license. He can't come up with his driver's license, ladies and gentlemen. Ergo, strike one right there. Excuse me.
First, I need your ID. First, I need to verify who I'm speaking to.
Nah.
So I need your ID.
No.
Hey,
You guys never came here and asked nobody else for ID.
okay. So this is the way it's gonna work, okay?
Yeah, you
Listen,
You guys have
I know
never
what you
came here and asked. And guess what? When my little sister came here to pick up my son and my daughter, yes, they came here. She came here on two different. I'm not even gonna get up because our car. Look.
No.
She's opening the car illegally.
Stop.
Wait, no, illegally.
I'm not gonna do that.
No, I'm not doing nothing.
You're gonna go
No,
sit
I'm
back
not,
down like I
sir.
told you.
I'm not,
gonna place
sir.
you in
I'm,
handcuffs. We're
sir.
not gonna do
I'm,
this in front of the kids.
sir. I'm not
You're gonna
doing,
go sit
sir.
back down.
I'm not doing
You're gonna
nothing,
go sit back down.
sir.
You're
I'm,
gonna go sit back down. We're
sir.
not gonna
I'm
do this in
just
front of the
simply
kids.
stating
We're
that
not
you
gonna
A
guys.
second. Hold on a second.
Sir,
We'll explain
I'm
it to
not
you.
doing
Hold on
nothing.
a second.
My hands are right
We'll
here.
explain
Right
everything.
here.
Don't do this in front of the kids. Not in front of the kids.
What
You hear
did I
me?
do?
Just stop.
I did not.
I'm not going to do that in front of
Ma'am,
children.
I didn't do
We're not doing that in
anything.
front of children.
Ma'am, I did not do anything. Ma'am, I did not do anything in front of nobody. Ma'am, I've been picking up.
Stop yelling.
Listen to
Stop
me.
yelling.
What did I do wrong?
Obstruction for one.
Obstruction
You
of
don't want to
what?
provide your name. You don't want to provide your ID.
We're here for
You
criminal
don't want to. Yeah, we're here for an investigation. You don't want to cooperate.
Okay.
So you're obstructing our investigation.
I've never
So
done that, ma'am.
First off, stop
ma'am.
yelling. Stop yelling. Okay.
Before I sit down, call my wife on
No,
correction.
you don't bark out orders. Do you understand?
I'm
You're
not
done.
barking
You don't bark
out
out
orders.
orders.
I'm barking
okay?
out my rights.
You'll have your rights in a
Yeah,
little bit.
because
You'll
you're
call your wife in a
embarrassing
little
me
bit.
in front of my children's classmates and myself.
Take a seat, okay?
No, sir. No. Your behavior, how you acting, you're not disciplined enough to be able to talk to the police. This is what's giving them the conclusion that you're under some type of influence or either, excuse me, or either alcohol or some drugs. But either way, by you operating the vehicle, that would be against the law if they knowingly know that you're under the influence. That means that you would be impaired to move or operate a vehicle. Yeah, he lit. You can see it all in his eyes, Wolfpack, man. He gone.
No,
Take a seat.
I didn't do nothing wrong. I'm not
gonna
taking a
step towards
seat.
my sergeant like that.
I'm not stepping towards nobody.
Yes, you were. Relax. Sit down.
Sit down.
Just sit down,
Okay.
dude. Hey, just sit down.
I didn't do nothing
We
wrong.
can go in the back of the car.
Why did I do nothing wrong? I didn't do nothing wrong.
I don't know who this is, but watch him.
He works at the school.
Hey,
He works at the school.
Relax.
No, bro, wait. He just said he don't know who you are. He about to rush you. No, he works. He works at the school. Why am I going in the car? What did I do?
So you can relax. We're gonna use
No,
this.
I'm relaxed. What?
What up with it, Blurred? And guess where this is at, ladies and gentlemen, for those who just coming in. All of this is happening right there in shit. I think something off with him mentally though, Carlos. I'm not so sure he drunk. It just seemed that way the way he talking, but then as I continue to keep listening to him, it just sounds like he's off. Like something is mentally off with him.
What did I do?
We're gonna use this as a breathing.
No, wait. What did I do?
Get in the car.
What did I do?
I'm not gonna ask you again.
Nah, no. My wife works corrections, and y'all will lose your. I didn't do nothing wrong. I'm not sitting in this car. I came to pick up my daughter and my son. What did I do wrong?
Relax.
Get in, we're gonna pull you in. Get in the
Come
car.
on.
Get in the car.
Y'all willing to lose your job over this?
Get in
Come
the
on.
car.
Come on. Listen to me. Listen to me.
No, the school needs to listen.
Listen to me.
This is what this is what you're gonna do to a parent?
Hey, can you come here for a second?
This is what
No,
you're gonna
Tim.
do to a parent?
Don't do
No.
this in front of these kids.
No, what y'all come to do? No, what y'all look. No.
Watch your head.
No.
Sit up.
No.
Slide back out.
No.
Stay like that.
I came to pick up my children.
What in the entire fuck? Wait a minute now. Now this man is really doing a little bit too damn much now. I understand, but the police really need to be retrained. I get it though, Carlos, because every case don't necessarily mean that the man was drunk. It just appears that way. But again, I'm looking at and listening to him. I just think that it's something really off about him. I don't even think that he's drunk because, you know, my thing is I'm waiting to see if they're going to give him a breathalyzer or give him a sobriety test to see if he's actually under the influence of any, alcohol or drugs. That's what I'm waiting to see.
I came to pick up my children. Wait. Let me ask one question. My wife
We'll
who
call her.
works.
We'll call her.
No, call her right now.
We will. But you gotta sit up.
Nope.
You don't sit up.
No.
You don't call her.
Call her before I get in this car. Call.
Damn, he ain't bullshitting. He said, call my wife right goddamn now. Insatiable is my name. Good evening, sir. God bless you and yours, man. Thanks for sliding through. Yeah, he's demanding right now, ladies and gentlemen. He said, look, call my goddamn wife right goddamn now. Call her before I get all the way up in this goddamn squad car. He means it too. So whoever had called it on him. Now, Carlos, I don't know if you actually already saw the video, but they stated in the first part of the video, one of the ladies that worked at the school said that basically someone did call the sheriff's office to say that he was driving reckless in the parking lot where to pick the kids up at. And that's what made the police just question him. But, you know, again, could he be under the influence of alcohol? Yes, he can. Do I believe that to a certain degree? I just think something is off with him, period. That's what I think.
Her before I get in this car. Call my wife that works in correction. She works in the fucking prison, bro.
Okay, well, we have our one.
No,
Wants
no,
to lay down like that? He can lay down like that.
no. Yo, y'all gonna fuck. Yo, what did I do? I didn't do nothing. Yo, what?
You want to act like that? Then that's.
No.
You gonna sit up?
No.
Okay. You want to act like that? Then that's your choice. That's not inhumane. You act.
It is. Pull me out this car and talk to me. I will. No.
You sit up. We'll talk to you.
No.
Okay. Well,
Sit
then we're
up
not
and
gonna
we're
talk to
gonna-
you. You're not
Pull
calling the
me
shots.
out. Pull me out and talk to me, please. No, it's not what.
Tristan,
My name
go
is
ahead.
not whatever. My name is not whatever. My name is not.
See, we're gonna have to get him sitting up because the way he is.
When
he's gonna
Booker
put
gets
pressure.
here? This is what we'll do. When Booker gets here, we'll
Get out of this.
get out of here.
Yeah.
That way we don't have to see him. We'll take him somewhere else.
So, gonna get a statement from her. She is the one that jumped out of the way because he almost hit her.
Okay.
She jumped out of the way while she was in the parent pickup
He
line.
just come belling down. I was like right about where this silver car is.
Oh, so we got us a Karen that went on and told, look, she and she bold. You know, usually when people, you know, saying they tell on you, they don't want their names and to be seen. But apparently, this white Karen looking lady don't care. Yeah, this in Florida, Carlos. Yeah, this in Florida.
Is talking
Okay.
or the red truck talking to a parent about that time. He was stomping it coming in to pick his child up.
Yeah.
But he was very irrational. Then when he was over here to get his children, he was kind of swaying, so I knew I couldn't
Okay.
let him have
Could
the
you
children.
smell it on him?
I could. I
Okay.
didn't get close enough.
This is wrong.
So wait, hold on. Wait. So they accused this man of being under the influence of alcohol. But you weren't even close enough to smell no alcohol. That's putting a narrative on the individual when you're not even all the way sure. That's some dumb shit right there.
This is wrong, and you know this, ma'am. Ma'am, no disrespect to you, but you know this is wrong. What did I do?
There's multiple things here that are wrong, sir.
Ma'am, I did not do nothing.
You're not supposed to be driving, okay?
Ma'am, I did not do
You
nothing.
refuse to provide your name.
Ma'am, I did not.
I'm not lying. You wouldn't give me your name.
They gonna throw this out. I can already see this because, for one, the sheriff's department did not one time give this man a breathalyzer or a sobriety test to see if he was clearly under the influence of any type of alcohols or drugs, right? That's number one. For two, you just heard the lady that says that she called the sheriff's department on him, telling the story and everything, but never got close up to him to even smell any type of alcohol. And that's how bogus narrative gets started right then and there. That's how it gets started.
You said you refused. You said
Is that on your video cam?
Of course it is.
Okay.
Of course it is. Whatever you need to request, you'll have.
So how much parents you arrested for this?
For what you just did today, it's irrelevant whether you're a parent or not. Anybody.
So all the administration in there, their word doesn't matter.
Their word matters.
This is what I did, ma'am. You're lying.
I have no reason to lie.
Ma'am, I've been coming to get my son from here for years.
Doesn't matter how long you've been going.
Ma'am, I didn't do nothing. Ma'am, I never cursed. Ma'am, I'm paying them $1,200. Look at his report card.
Tristan,
I've been picking them up for 4 years here.
are you gonna?
Wait a minute, Nat. Now this man about to break down and get the crime. Oh my God, man. I actually feel sorry for him in this situation right here. All account of a white Karen tells the sheriff's department that he's under the influence of some drugs or some alcohol, but never was near him close enough to even smell a whiff of alcohol. But what you had just said, Carlos, they just took Karen's word and ran with it. You feel what I'm saying? I could understand why he got upset. I truly do understand why but you still have to keep your emotions in check. And my thing is, the goal is to be able to make it back home safe, not put yourself into more of a jam than what you really need it to be.
Listen, or you're gonna keep yelling? Because if you're gonna yell, I'm gonna close the door and walk away.
No, I'm not doing nothing.
Okay, so bring your volume down. We have kids present here.
I never did.
So I'm trying to get your exact address so I can contact someone.
No, because my wife and everybody gonna think I did something wrong and I didn't do nothing.
We have to get an address so we can get the kids to where they need to be.
These teachers seen me come in for years, man.
Okay.
Years. My son is the only one that come with a bike.
Okay.
My
so
son is.
You're gonna keep doing that. I'm gonna close the door. No. I've already explained to you that.
The man was charged with driving while license suspended, second offense. DUI, resisting arrest without violence, disturbing a school function, and child neglect. He pled no contest and was sentenced to 64 days, time served, and 36 months of probation. Share your thoughts below and remember to like and subscribe for more videos.
Damn. So they gave that man 36 months of probation, so he had to do some swap and pay some damn court fines. Evie, that's a damn shame right there, ain't it? That's a damn shame right there. Now, this next story that I'm gonna go over with the body cam. Now, this one to me is very sad, right? But it's no surprise that you have people that be trying to scam the elderly. Now, this a home care nurse empties elderly woman's bank account. Now, once again, Body Cam Goat is where this content is coming from. Now, this right here is from Palm Beach County, Florida. On July the 25th of 2024, detectives and deputies with Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office responded to a city bank to conduct a check fraud investigation. That we about to see, because this right here, now I don't condone to nobody getting scammed, but if you scam the elderly, you really do need to be put down. Straight up, you need to be put down.
Why'd I say I'd man the grill? I don't man things.
This is 34-year-old Anit Noel. On July 25th, 2024, Palm Beach County sheriffs responded to a local city bank to conduct a check fraud investigation. Detectives received a call from a nursing services company to report an employee that had not.
Insatiable is my name. I appreciate that slap on the neck to the cash out. Appreciate that, brother. God bless you.
Returned to work after an alleged theft. The investigation reveals that Mrs. Noel has cashed 7 different checks totaling over $50,000 from an elderly woman she was a caretaker for.
Like I said, we beat direct up. You have 2 options, all right? The first option is, obviously, I tell you, don't take off running because I will catch you. One of us will catch you. So I just tell you that just because. So your first option is you come with us. I put you in handcuffs because it's per policy. I take you up to the station. The detective wants to talk to you about a case, I guess something to do with fraud. I don't know. I couldn't tell you exactly. This is you, right?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on 1 second. I won't. It was like some check or something like that.
I see.
I'm not sure. So, so this first option.
Now, first off, the officer is real petty. Hey, Nurse Petty. Now, this officer was real petty to tell that lady, you better not run. If you run, I'm gonna run you down. I'm gonna catch you. Now, you know damn well that lady wasn't gonna just take off and run. Now, that was just wrong of that officer to be that damn petty with that lady. Now, no offense, lady, but you don't look like you be running no damn track no damn well, no shit like that. Come on now.
I take you in the police car.
I see how it is.
Let me finish.
Okay.
I take you in the police car. You talk to the detective, and you square it out with him.
Okay.
That's your first option. Second option is I'm going to be direct with you again. I put you in the police car, and I just take you to jail, and you fight the case in tomorrow or 30 days or whatever it is.
Okay, I see what it is. It was when you're trying to do the what's the name of it?
Yeah, Carlos, I get it, but again, no offense to the lady or nothing like that, but I'm sorry. Who the fuck she would be trying to run from and think that she gonna get away from is the question. Run where? I mean, come on, let's just be honest now. Some people that just call themselves trying to run to get away, why did you even try? You should just stay your ass right there, because then you look even more stupid when you get caught. Especially if you ain't getting away. You mean to tell me you think this lady could get away even if she broke and ran? I don't see her getting 100 feet. Now, I don't see her getting 100 feet before that motherfucking police goddamn grabbed her on up and put the cuffs on her. Yes, big people can run. Now, I will say that, but I don't see that from her though. But hey, what do I know?
The loan online.
Yeah.
It was my brother that had given me the number to call.
Yeah. So before you tell me, I'm not familiar because from me and my guys and my sergeant.
I know. I'm just trying to tell you how it is.
Yeah. We come pick up people for these detectives and stuff like that.
Okay.
So to get you quicker in the station and quicker back home, are you willing to talk to the detective?
I don't care. I don't mind because I know.
Do you want to give them your side of the story?
Yeah, because I know I didn't.
It can only benefit you. Okay?
Sure, because I know I didn't do nothing wrong. That's why when they come to the house, I said.
That's why we're not putting you in cuffs now.
Okay.
But we do have to escort you.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
And when you do go in one of our cars, you do have to get handcuffed.
Okay, but I have to go. Is it okay?
You're here now.
The bank surveillance video shows her with long hair and sunglasses. So detectives speak with a coworker and the manager of the nursing services company in effort to positively identify Miss Noel.
If you can just raise your right hand for me. You swear everything you're going to tell me is the truth?
Yes.
Okay. And just let me know if you recognize this person at all.
Mm-hmm.
No. Just a couple different angles of the person.
No. The best people who could definitely know if she had tattoo was the other people who worked with her there. But I haven't seen her in years, so I can't say. That's a hard picture for me to say. And with the glasses on, it's hard for me to say that's her.
Okay. Raise your right hand. You swear everything you're going to tell me is the truth? Okay. So these are some photographs from a Citibank ATM machine. This is dated 5/9 of 2023.
Yeah.
Do you recognize who that person is?
I do, yeah.
You do?
Mhm.
Who is that person in the photos?
I think her name is Ines or something. I'm not sure of her name exactly, but
Okay.
she worked there. She
Worked for Miss.
Yes, before. Yeah.
Is it Ines Noel?
I don't know her last name, but I know her in person. It's something of Amy or something. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some other photos.
Yeah.
That would be a need for sure. Yeah. How
Yeah,
do
looks
you
like her.
how do you know her?
From
working?
work, from
Were you guys colleagues? Like work together, same company?
yeah, but I didn't have any like friendly conversation with her, like
Not
just,
friends, but just
yeah,
you guys
yeah,
work together.
yeah.
What's happening with it? Who they? What up, John? I just got through watching this video about 20 minutes ago. Man, who they? This is diabolical, man. Look, again, let me put the disclaimer on out there. Me personally, I don't agree with nobody getting scammed, right? But it hits different when it's an elderly person getting scammed up out of their life savings. To me, that is the lowest of the low, and you need to be in the dirt by doing something like that to an elderly person. I will never agree with nobody doing no shit like that. You stop your blessings. You don't get no blessings after some shit like that. You don't deserve to get anything after doing something like that to an elderly person. I'm really disgusted with this whole thing. Shit.
Yeah.
Good work. Okay. How many times do you think you've spoken with her or seen her in person?
Well, pass by, but not like really speak like in depth. You know what I mean?
Yeah. When you mean like pass by, what do you mean, like seeing her at her house?
Yeah,
or-
her house.
Okay.
I
So
totally agree with
when
that
you'd be
shit.
there working, and then when she finished, would you come to
Yeah,
work?
it's like switch,
Okay.
switch.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
shift. Yeah.
this is another close-up photo.
Yes, that's her.
That's her.
Seems like her, yeah.
Okay.
If you or a loved one were sexually abused at these Illinois youth facilities.
Mrs. Noel claims the woman she was nursing for agreed to help pay her bills and gave her free rein to write and sign her checks.
So was it full nursing service?
Wait. See, I already smell the finesse right now. So you just swindled this elderly lady to pay your goddamn bills. You already working for her. Why the fuck would you need her and to be able to just drain all the damn money, all of her life savings from out of her checking account? Just because she gave you a free range to be able to, I'm pretty sure that she wasn't expecting you to clean her out. Boy, you is a dirty bitch.
Yes. Okay. And what did you do for them?
I was a caregiver.
Caregiver?
Yes.
Okay. And did Miss Wagner ever pay you for anything?
No, she never paid me like cash. No, she never paid me cash.
Okay.
It was one time that I was on the phone with my friend. She overheard me talking to my friend, and I was a little bit behind for my rent and stuff for my bill. So I was asking my friend if they can let me borrow money until I get paid for the following weeks I was supposed to get paid. And when I was over, like the call was done, and she's like, I can't help you pay your bill. I said, first, before I do that, I have to call the office and let them know that you offer me help before I take anything from you.
Mhm.
She said, you don't have to. It's my money. I do whatever I want to do. I said, I understand it's your money, but there's a policy. They told me when I was getting the application done, you cannot get anything from them. She said, you don't have to. It's my money. Like I said, it's my money. I do what.
Wait. Look, let me be totally clear, ladies and gentlemen. Anyone that is a caregiver to the elderly, right? What up with it, law? What's the word? It's actually against company policy to even receive any type of monetary gain from the client that you work for. You can't do it. I'm sorry. I got too many people up in my family that's nurses, caregivers, you know what I'm saying? They've been in that field. No, you cannot accept anything from those people because, see, again, you know, a lot of elderly people don't be all the way in their right mind. So let's cut the bullshit now. See, that's cap what she just said anyway, and I knew that already once she said it out of her mouth. Right, home care aid. Right, Carlos.
Whatever I want to do with it, you don't have to go from the office. You can go ahead and get it. I said, as long I'm not going to be in problem, okay. Just said, no, you're not going to be in problem. I'm the one that offer it to you. You're not the one that asked me. I said, okay, no problem. Since I needed to, you know, how it is if you don't pay the bill, so they're going to kick you out. I said, well, as long as I'm not going to be in problem, okay.
Okay, so did she end up giving you money?
No, she didn't give me money. She had given me a check.
Okay, for how much?
It was some 9,000 something. It was.
That's a lot of money.
Yes.
It showed the fuck is, what type of caregiving you doing? Well, damn. Boy, she is an expensive ass caregiver. You done let your rent get up to almost a $9,000. $9,000. You let your rent get up to $9,000. So apparently you had to be scouting this elderly lady that you work for to find out that she even got that type of money in the first place. Because off the blue, you want me to believe that you just knew that you was going to get $9,000 from this lady. Man, I know, right, EV? But she's still scamming nonetheless, though, because $9,000, though, man. Come on, man.
What bills were you behind that you owed that much money?
My it was my rent and my electricity plus my phone bill. Like I have T-Mobile plus my phone bill that I was a little bit behind. And when I said when she gave it to me, I said, "Are you sure? Are you really sure?" Because you know those clients.
You dumb scamming bitch. First off, you talking too damn much, and you need to get up with a damn lawyer. Second of all that shit that you talking is all cap. That is all cap. Hey man, that conversation didn't go the way you telling the police. Get the fuck out of here.
They give you something and they turn around and say they never give it to you. Before I take it, I said, "Are you sure? With all your heart, you going to him?" And she said, "Yes, I'm the one that offer you." Not
with all my heart. Are you sure? With all your heart now, are you sure you want me to have this $9,000 so I can pay my rent, my phone bill, and my light bill? So goddamn, how many months you behind? How many months are you behind that you got to sit up here and get from an elderly lady $9,000? How many months? God damn. And now you want to run this old bullshit and capping ass story to the police instead of you just shutting your goddamn mouth and getting up with a lawyer. No, you want to sit up here and think that you going to out-talk the motherfucking police and they supposed to believe your story. Boy, you's a dummy. You is a dummy.
not you.
All right, so
Okay.
so she wrote you a check for over $9,000.
Yes.
Okay, that was the only check she ever wrote you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and did she write it out to you?
Yes.
Okay. Did when you worked with Miss, did she ever write checks to pay bills or anything? Do you ever help her with any of that?
No. She has someone that came to the house to help. She have like a friend.
Is that okay?
Okay, well then I'm going to ask you this then. How come the friend wasn't aware of the elderly woman giving you $9,000. If she have somebody that already writes her checks out and pay her bills, then how come she didn't write that check out for you? Y'all hit that like button if you're picking up what old Johnny Blaze is putting down with this reaction to this story. How come the lady that's actually coming there to pay her bills, write the checks out and everything, how come she didn't write the check out for you? How come you had to be the one to write out the damn check?
Across the street?
Yes.
And she would come over and help her with bills and stuff?
Like when she wanted to pay the company, she the one that come over to do all that with her.
Help her with the bills and pay the company?
I never help her with no bills.
Okay, never help her write checks or
So
nothing?
the lady across the street do all that.
Okay. All right. So I want to show you some things. So take a look at this photo here. All right. That's you at Citibank. I think it's dated 5/9 of 2023. It's about 3:07 in the afternoon in the video. All right. That check there that's in your hand was for about $9,000.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the check that you're saying that she gave you?
Yes. Those are the checks, yes.
All right, because that check, I know these are some photos from video surveillance, but when you watch the video, you can see clear as day. You can see your name and $9,000 on there. So that's the check that you're saying that she paid you to help you pay some bills?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And it was returned.
What was returned?
The bank had returned it.
The bank returned it?
Yeah.
Why did they return it?
I don't know.
So what happened after that when?
I didn't have the chance to use it because the bank just returned it. It was returned after I deposited. It was returned.
Interesting. Now, did you write that check or did she?
She did.
Okay.
Wait, you lying. You just sat up here and said that she has someone that pays her bills and write the checks off to pay her bills. So, use an exception to the rule that she sat out there and wrote you out a check for $9,000. Lady, your whole story is falling apart.
I never write the check myself.
Okay, because I spoke with her and I spoke with the neighbor and I spoke with another helper, and that's not her handwriting. This check is not her handwriting. She doesn't sign her name in print. She signs it in cursive. So
This is my handwriting right here.
that's your handwriting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that handwriting looks the exact same as the rest of it, because this isn't Miss Wagner's handwriting. So why is this check filled out in your handwriting?
No, this is my handwriting right here, signed in.
Yeah, you're signing the back, but I'm saying that handwriting is the same handwriting on the front of the check, where it says payable to you, the date. Her name is printed, but she don't print her name. She signs her name in cursive. So, the neighbor and the other helper says that, they help write, they help her with banking and stuff like that. Like this is not Wagner's handwriting. So why is this whole check filled out in your handwriting and not Miss Wagner's?
To be honest, that's my handwriting. She's the one that always helped me.
Okay, because she don't write like that.
Look at that shit right there, y'all. Look at that silence of knowing when your story has fell apart. Lady, I hope you get a lot of time for what you're doing to this elderly lady. I really do. You got caught with your hand in the cookie jar. You might as well at this point tell the truth if you at least gonna talk to him. All you doing is just giving out bullshitting stories, capping your ass off this whole entire time. I don't believe you, and I know the detective that's talking to you don't believe you. You're just lying.
I need you to be honest with me. Obviously, you're here for a reason. I mean, that's not Wagner's handwriting. So why'd you fill this check out?
She asked.
She asked you to fill it out?
Yeah. Because when she was asking for help, you know. So like I said, I asked her, "Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
We all your heart, we all you."
All your heart. Are you sure with all your heart that you want to give me this $9,000? Boy, she making sure to stick to that goddamn script, but that script is falling apart there. Yeah, your script is falling apart. Your whole story is in shambles right now. I don't believe you. This detective, I know for a fact, don't believe you. And again, your best bet in this situation anyway is not to even have talked to him in the first place. You should have got up with a lawyer. It's like you trying to talk your way about the situation, but that's not how that's going to work.
That you wanted to help me. She said, like I said, I don't want that. Said I wanted to help you. You didn't ask me for help. And I said, as long as you know I'm not going to be in problem, okay.
Yeah,
I said,
you're saying she wanted you to help.
She wanted to help me. And I said, you the one that said, do not call the office, because I was going to call the office.
I get that, but why is this written out all in your handwriting and not hers?
She told me.
She told you to write it out?
Yes.
So why didn't you tell me that up front when I asked you about all that?
No, but this is my hand. This is how I signed. But she asked me to do the check.
Okay, but when I first asked about that, why did you tell me that was her and not you? And now you're telling me that you wrote it. Why didn't you just tell me that up front and be honest?
I'll be honest with you.
Now you are.
Oh, me,
but you
I'll be
weren't.
honest.
You weren't at first because you kept telling me she wrote this.
Yeah.
You know, and now you can see that it's all your handwriting. You know, now you're telling me that she told you to write this out for her. So why didn't you just tell me that in the beginning instead of saying that she wrote it and you only signed it? I don't think you're being honest with me.
Trust me, I am. I'll be honest.
No, you're not.
Well,
I'll be honest with you, because
I don't think you're being honest with me. So this is check 266. It's all in the same handwriting again. The front of the check and the signature. That one's for $5,000. It's dated March 26, 23.
Damn, so not only did she try to get 9,000, she tried to come back and get another 5. Oh, Lord. So that's $14,000 in total at this point, what she done tried to get from the elderly lady that she was a caregiver for. Lady, you are done. I don't even know why you talking to this detective right now in the first place.
So why did you get another $5,000 from her?
she always wanted her help, not me. I never asked her for help.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you told me she's only written you one check for the $9,000. And there's 2 checks.
Do she say she didn't help, or
Well, I want you
So-
to explain why there's 2 checks. You
'cause
told me there was
she
only
was
one.
helping. She was helping me.
Okay, but
Like
you,
I said, she
but
was
you told
helping.
me she's only written you one check. to
Then
help
I
you
asked
out.
her.
And now you got 2 checks.
I asked her. Then when I need help, I went
So
go back to her
you've
and ask
asked her for
help.
more checks.
Yeah.
So here's another one.
So wait, you double talking because you just told the officer that You never asked her for the money, but now you just said that you did ask her for a check. Ladies and gentlemen, somebody help me out up in the damn chat. Because this lady right now is really double talking like a motherfucker right now. Oh my God.
Check 267. Same handwriting. This one's dated March 26, 23. It's the same day. So she gave you a check for $5,000, and then on the same day, she wrote you another check for $3,800.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of money. And then on April 17th of 23 is check 269 for $8,800, all in the same handwriting.
Yeah.
Whoa. So we got a $9,000 check, a $5,000 check, and an $8,000 check. So you didn't really try to take the elderly woman's like retirement money. God damn. You need that much help? The fuck? Why don't you and your kids just move in with the older woman, with the elderly lady then? You will save all the time and have to keep getting her money out. Shit. Just go and live with the lady. Go live with the elderly lady then. The fuck? You didn't try to swindle the elderly lady out of $20,000. Man, this is diabolical right here.
Check 270, dated 4/21, same thing, same handwriting, $5,800, all in the same handwriting.
$5,800?
And then you have check 271, dated 4/24/23, $9,000, same hand.
Another $9,000. So wait, let's count this. Two $9,000, right? A $5,800 check. Wait a minute. Two nines. A $8,000 check. This lady really was trying to clean that elderly lady's clock. Yeah, let me go back. Some. Hold on.
Asked her for more checks.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's another one. Check 267. Same handwriting. This one's dated March 26, 23. It's the same day. So she gave you a check for $5,000, and then on the same day, she wrote you another check for $3,800.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of money. And then on April 17th of 23 is check 269 for $8,800, all in the same handwriting.
Yeah.
Check 270, dated 4/21, same thing, same handwriting, $5,800, all in the same handwriting. And then you have check 271, dated 4/24/23, $9,000.
Reggie,
same handwriting, same signature. And then check 272, dated 4/30/23 for $9,500. So all these checks are all in the same handwriting, all within what, just 2 months? It's a lot of money in 2 months.
So they all, like, a couple of them all returned.
It's almost over $50,000 in 2 months.
Some of them was with.
Damn. So all of that shit added up damn near to, now Chef X counted 33,000, but the officer just, he sauced it up to 50,000. But shit, hell, 33 is still close to 40,000. In 2 months, this lady tried to peel the elderly woman out for money Oh my gosh. You needed that much goddamn help then, huh? You really struggling. Well, I think you need to probably find you another occupation. Maybe being a caregiver is just not in the cards for you, lady. If you got to sit up here and scam an elderly woman up out of her hard-earned money that she probably worked for majority of her life to be able to save, so when she is an older woman, she can sit up there and have that money to do whatever it is that she want to do. And I just seriously don't think, now don't get it twisted, older people will help you, but not that damn way. And no, you ain't gonna get me to believe that that lady was just being so generous and allowing you her checkbook and you can freely just write checks for $5,000, $9,000, $8,000. Come on, man.
Return, I have not the chance
But
to
where-
use the
where-
like return.
Where did you need $50,000 for in 2 months?
Use kayak to compare hundreds of travel sites at once?
I want
I like to do things myself. No machine is better than me.
Kayak. Search one and done.
To pay my bill to help.
What bill?
My rent, my
$50,000?
some of, like I said to you, some of them are returned. I didn't really have a chance to use
I get
all
that some of them are returned, but that's a lot of money to be asking her for help, if that's the truth.
Exactly.
Well, Miss Wagner said that she never authorized any of these checks, never wrote any of these checks, and all these checks are missing out of her checkbook.
Trust me, I never go to her thing. Like I said,
No. We can't trust you. You going to jail, you thieving bitch. No. Yeah. You thieving fat bitch. You going to jail. You sitting up here getting over on the elderly woman, and she did, and now you want to sit up there and keep lying. Stop lying.
I had explained everything to the other sheriff that had came to my house. I said the same thing.
What sheriff was that?
Like they had came to my house last year, I believe. Yeah, they
That
had.
must be for something different.
No,
it's never for
was the
this.
same. Yes, it was the same thing.
There's nothing ever documented in any of the reports.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's weird.
I'm the only one to ever reach out to you,
Yeah.
and that's today.
There's someone I forgot. It was a black guy. I forgot his name because they had came.
But I don't see anywhere in this report where anyone's ever reached out to you.
I know. I don't know why, but they had came to me and I sent it. I showed it to
It
them.
must be for something different because it would be
It's-
documented in there.
It's from the exact same thing.
There's only a couple reports that were done with Ms. Wagner, and then I took over from there. Nothing mentions ever meeting with you or speaking with you.
I don't know why, but
Yeah.
So trust me, I be honest with all my heart before I even get the help, and I asked her, "You sure you really wanna do that?" And she thinks she has dementia, so I said, "Before you do anything, let me call the office." And she said, "You don't have to. I'm the one that said I wanted to help you, so it's me. You didn't ask, so why would you want to call?" I said, "I don't want to get in trouble." She's like, "No, how you gonna get in trouble? Who gonna tell?" I said, "I don't know. You never know what's gonna happen." And she said, "No, nothing gonna happen." So I said, "Okay." So we just go for there.
So what is this withdrawal here? Ms. Wagner said that you went with her that day you drove her to the bank to do that cash withdrawal.
She did that herself, not me.
Yeah, but I think she said you drove her
Yeah,
there.
she asked me to drive her to the bank. Yes,
Okay.
that was her, not me.
Yeah. So
That day we went to the drive-through.
you remember that day?
I
What When you went to the drive-through,
Yeah.
what was she taking $8,800?
I have no idea. Even the bank asked her, "Why you taking so much?" She said, "I just want it." No, I didn't do that one. It was her.
So
it's real easy for you to blame the elderly woman, you fat thieving bitch. Now, I wasn't even going to be disrespectful, but look, I don't like people disrespecting elderly people. So that kind of strikes a nerve with me. And this trifling fat bitch with lie on top of lie on top of lie. You really do need to shut your big fat ass mouth. Because all the fuck you doing right now at this point is just trying to insult people's intelligence and fucking lying. Lying.
she said she took that money out, and she went back in that envelope to get cash or whatever, and there was only like $120 in there, and the rest was missing.
Everything was in her purse. She had that purse the whole day when I was there. She was in the living room the whole day. Because that's where she sit and watch TV, eat and drink her coffee. In the living room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
where
I've
she
been
was.
in there.
Yeah. That's where she been the whole day. So
Where do you bank at?
for now,
Mm-hmm.
Wells Fargo,
Wells Fargo now?
yes.
You were banking at Citibank for a little bit?
TD, City?
Citibank, yeah.
Not for long. No.
Yeah, I know, because
Yeah.
I mean, you opened up an account.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like this check was in there, and then you closed it real quick.
No, they close it.
Why did they close it?
They put a hold on it, so I don't know.
Anit continues to suggest that the woman's medical condition could be the reason she does not remember the checks.
She was well aware of everything she was saying to me, and even the nurses that were there were saying that she's fine. She was good. You know, everything she was saying to me, it wasn't like she was lying about anything.
Okay.
So I just don't know. I know you're telling me these were gifts to help you, but she...
Gifts, donations. So what, you trying to be a female version of Dr. Umar? Donations, gifts. Get on your PayPal, Cash App. I need Cash Apps. Get on your PayPal. So I see you've been learning from Dr. Umar on how to scam people about their money. And you don't even be needing it to sit up here and pay no damn bills. We got a female version of Dr. Umar Johnson, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for those who are donating. Get on your PayPal. Get on your PayPal. Donations, gifts.
is swearing that she never
If I went
authorized
back to
any of
her,
this.
like, because I used to have dreads. I used to have dreads.
Mhm.
That's the only way she will remember me.
Mhm.
By my hair, because I used to.
Why in the fuck would she only remember you just because you used to have dreads? Can anybody explain that logic to me up in the chat? If your face ain't never changed, no matter if you got dreads or not, she should still be able to recognize who you are. The fuck?
Burgundy
Okay.
on my hair.
Yeah,
That's
I
the
see it
only
in the
way.
video.
Yes, that's the only way she will remember. If I go now, she's not gonna remember me.
What are you going there for?
I mean, I'm just saying, like, I'm not going. I'm just saying, if we go now, she's not gonna remember me. She will only remember me because of my hair. Because when I used to have dreads, when I walked in, that's how she remember me. She said, "I know you. You've been here before." I said, "Yes, I was literally here yesterday." She said, "Did you sleep here?" I said, "No, I went home and come back the next day." She will be asking you a question like for times and time. Even you give her the answer already. Like, you know, so That's how it is.
Okay.
Enid Noel was charged with felony grand theft, felony uttering a forged instrument, and felony fraudulent use of personal ID.
WGU's pre-licensure nursing program is your ideal opportunity to become an RN and earn your bachelor's in nursing.
That's what a dumbass get. That's what a dumbass get. I'll be right back. Y'all gonna listen to, shout out to Andre O.D. Kimber. Y'all listen to Kwame Brown sing the Suge, Sweeter Than the Sweeter.
That boy is sweet.
So
sweeter than the honey on the honeycomb. Sweeter than the honey on the honeycomb.
I'ma come over here.
I'm gonna tell the world about it.
I'ma come over here.
I'm gonna tell the world about it. So you should have stayed your ass out of jail. Stop trying to be a real nigga, and your boy wouldn't have his ass so high up in the air that them goddamn white boys can see it and play with him. Stupid motherfucker. You want to sit up here and sound like you Negro Diamonds all of a sudden because another man flew him out and paid him. Now all of a sudden you Negro Diamonds. Bitch ass nigga, you was just selling real dealers the other day. Nigga, you ain't nobody special. Shut the fuck up with your red mic. Where's that boy that you can hide on YouTube? When are we ever gonna see you with that boy?
I can talk so fly.
I'm asking, are we ever gonna see you with that boy?
I'm so bad, so fly. You fat, desperate, and lonely. You want Kwame?
Are you ever gonna show that boy? Stop attacking a woman. You say something to me, you bitch.
Hold on for a second.
Yes,
I've
ma'am.
been here for 3 months. You never come over here to say fucking things to me. And now you're coming over here to tell me that I'm desperate? Yes. I was having a cooking show, doing what I'm doing. Not asking you or any motherfucking body else for anything. What the fuck are you talking about? You look at this shit, yo. Look at what?
When Brown Skin and Moonlight got up here, you said you don't do that on your show. You said you don't want people talking about families and stuff on your show. That's what you said.
Shut up, bitch. You talk about families all day. Stop telling her how to run her show, nigga, because you don't want everybody to know that your son ass be in the air, nigga. You run around here calling everybody gay, and your son ass be in the air. Now, when are you gonna bring that boy to YouTube?
I'ma come over here.
I'm gonna tell the world about it.
I'ma come over here.
I'm gonna tell the world about it. Why you gonna let this nigga come up here and lie like that on my name?
He has audio of it.
Let me explain something to you. Just because he took down those videos, when he's bringing up my daughters and showing twerk videos, this is what was said. He put my daughter up twerking on Musical.ly. He said, I'm gonna play it all. Now he wanna interrupt. You see, he come off that mic now.
That happened so.
Now he wanna come off the mic now. Now you wanna interrupt now. So he put my daughters on the stripper body. I said, you keep fucking with my daughters, nigga. You keep fucking with my daughters. I got nephews the same age as his daughter that's out there popping her ass all over the goddamn internet. She out there popping her ass. And I said, you keep running your mouth, I can make sure my nephew can get to your daughter and they can gang bang her ass, not gang rape nobody.
A former #1 draft pick of the NBA, Kwame Brown, says this despicable thing on SoFly's panel about Suge's daughter. Despicable. And did y'all really seriously think that I'd be giving a damn about what Kwame Brown would ever say about me when he's sitting up conducting himself this way on the internet? Suge is supposed to be a nobody to you. You have allowed Suge to just turn your life upside down all over YouTube.
Gang bang a train, you bitch ass nigga. You ain't never ran a train on a woman where it's 2 men and 1 girl. So you stop the cap, you bitch ass nigga. Your daughter shaking ass all over the internet. But you worried about my daughter shaking ass, you lying bitch. Now, and your daughter shaking ass, your son shaking ass, and you gay as a motherfucker chasing a man ass, you bitch ass nigga.
See, y'all.
How about that?
I'm only here to prove a point how people.
You ain't proving nothing, you lying motherfucker. You ain't proving a goddamn thing. You a coward who deleted videos. You are a coward who deleted videos, nigga. You are a coward who deleted videos, you coward asshole. Play the video right now. 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 You can trick them slow ass people over there with your editing. Play the video right now.
No, I do. You can't tell the truth.
You can't tell the truth, you big nose gonzo looking motherfucker.
You know what's really funny to me, y'all, is that Kwame Brown had so much to say about Passion's charge as far as them having that 4th-degree sexual assault charge on his record, and now currently is in jail for a new charge, right? You be having so much to say about anybody's charge on this app, including mine, right? But you got family members that's allegedly involved in a rape. Like, bro, again, that's why I don't take these people seriously, because to me, it'd be a lot of deflection on the shit that they already, either they got going on themselves or they got family members that's going through that shit. All right, Distro Kid. You got a man, Kwame Brown. Oh no, you know, well, it ain't new charges. They done went through. Well, they knew now. You know, Passion is locked up, EV. Yeah, Passion is locked up for being inappropriate with a young woman, a young girl. At that, 15 years old. Yep, 15 years old. Now, if you want to see that content, you know, Armando got that content. I believe, yeah, Armando is the only one I believe that has that content. No. Hell no, because see, I know about what the charges is with Kwame Brown's brother, but like, I mean, I don't give a fuck. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't give a fuck. Look, he ain't on the internet causing havoc and talking shit, so it's no reason for me to even talk about it. And that's all alleged. Because see, for one, just because somebody put out some information, that doesn't mean that I have to jump on the train to be like, yeah, all that shit is true. No, I do my own research and I find out for myself if it's actually true. Now, again, ain't no diss to Suge putting the content on now. I'm not dissing him, but I trust and verify. It could be anybody on this app that put out some on anybody. But just because they put it out, do that really means that it's all the way true? You have to do your own research and do your own homework and really find out if shit that people be putting out on this internet is really true. Because otherwise, you will just be jumping out the window on the individual and not knowing all the facts. So I don't know nothing about that other than what Suge put out. And I'll just leave it at that. Suge is the one that put that info on out on Kwame Brown, and I'm going to leave it right there. it ain't for me to speak on that shit anyway. The only person to me that needs to be really speaking about that is either Kwame or TJ or either Kev Lowe. And we all know Kev Lowe ain't gonna speak on that because hell, he's in cahoots with Suge, in my opinion. You know? So it ain't no use even saying Kev Lowe in this situation because he's all buddy-buddy with Suge right now. So it is what it is. No. And again, that's his business to, that it still don't look good, but it's still your business to do so. I ain't sitting up here about to beat you up about it because you're a grown adult. You do what you do. But just know, Kev Lowe, that the moves that you making, if it got anything to do with Suge, it don't put you in a good light though, bro. It really don't. I'm not going against, and I'm going to just say this to you. I don't give a fuck what my own family has done to anybody on this app. The best way to be in that type of situation is to not even speak about it at all. Just because you my damn cousin, that don't mean I got to jump out the fucking window for you. Who the fuck is you? The fuck do I look like to sit up here on the internet defending you when all along you could have been the one all the way in the wrong in the first place? So I'm going to defend you while you all the way in the wrong. I don't give a fuck about it being no family member. I'm not doing nothing blindly. I would have had to do my research first, Kev Lowe, before you just had jumped out the window in the first place. Because why? That puts a target on your back for no reason. But again, you are your own man, you as an adult, and you able to think for yourself. So if you feel that the moves that you making right now is beneficial to you, hey, salute to you. Don't think that I'm over here trying to beat you up or trying to chastise you because in hindsight, I really don't care. Now, it is something to talk about, but I won't get into no specifics about what y'all back and forth and who started, because in real life, I really don't know who started what. I don't know. It's just been a back and forth, and y'all been disrespecting each other in y'all own family and bringing y'all own family online. Well, shit is crazy, but it is what it is, y'all. I just don't know. Again, I don't know. So I ain't gonna act like I know, and I ain't gonna keep even talking about that. I digress on that shit. Now, the latest is Lawton sent me this video about 8 men at large after escaping from New Orleans jail. This is 2 days ago from ABC News.
Breaking news, Orleans Parish Sheriff's Office holding a press conference now, updating us on the search for those 10 inmates who escaped from the Orleans Justice Center jail.
Public safety issue, and we all need to continue to work together to solve it, to get these folks back in custody. And we are doing that. All of our energy at OPSO is going towards getting these folks back into custody and finding out exactly what happened. It's a fluid situation. When we're aiming to respond to all media inquiries as quickly as we can possibly do that, but I still have to investigate it, and the integrity of the investigation has to stand. We do acknowledge there is no way people can get out of this facility without there being some type of lapse in security. There's no way. It's almost impossible, not completely, but almost impossible for anybody to get out of this facility without help from the outside. We intend to find out exactly what happened. We know that, I want to say that we know that folks are normally locked down in this facility at 10:30 p.m. But these folks that were able to get out did so because of defective locks on the cells. I've talked about those locks since I got into office. I wrote a letter to the consent decree judge, to the city council, and everybody else who would listen. And every time I go to budget, I say the exact same thing. When you all covered our millage, I said the exact same thing. There are deficiencies in these facilities that cause public safety concerns. That's why the millage was so important. We'll get into that a little bit more as we move forward.
All right, you got Antoine Macy, you got Corey Boyd, you got Derek Groves, you got Gary Price, you got Jermaine Donald, you have Keith Lewis, you have Linton Van Buren Jr., you have Leo Tate Sr., and you have Robert Moody. Now, they say 9, but I count 10. Yeah, I count 10. So, yeah, I count 10. They said 9, I count 10.
I need to confirm that Kendall Miles is in custody. He is being rebooked for simple escape as well. OPSO deputies found him hiding beneath the car at the Hotel Monteleone parking garage, and he was transported to OJC by the Louisiana State Police. We also need to acknowledge that Keith Lewis, who was previously reported as an escaped detainee, was in a different cell. So he had been moved, but it had not been updated. So he is not on the run. There were 10, not 11, and he is in our facility and did not try to escape. The remaining individuals are being actively pursued, and our deputies, in collaboration with local and state law enforcement, are working tirelessly to locate and return them to custody. Now we're going to try and go through a little bit of the timeline of events, because what's being reported out there isn't accurate. What we noticed is that the detainees began yanking on a cell to pull it off track. These are the cells that we keep telling them that we need to replace at great cost in this facility. They were able to break, that was around 12:23 a.m. They were able to break open a door. There was a corrections monitoring technician in the pod module to be watching that. They were still able to exit the jail about 1:01 a.m. after breaching a wall behind a toilet in the jail. And based on video surveillance, they were seen exiting a door on the docks where we normally bring in supplies, scaling a wall, and running across the interstate shortly thereafter. We have indication that these detainees received assistance in their escape from individuals inside of our department, and the escape was discovered during a routine head count at 8:30 a.m. this morning. The deputy who was on duty promptly notified jail leadership, and around probably before 9:30, we notified the United States Marshals Task Force, which includes all of our partners in the area, and that was before 9:30, about the incident. I found out myself about 9 o'clock and was on my way to the jail and moving through it. About that time, the exact time I can't give you, but it was before 9:30. I asked our personnel, have we notified NOPD? Have we notified our partners? I was told yes, the task force was notified. And then we were also able to discern that the NOPD was also notified through the Fusion Center. Now, when this went down, our first concern is to find out who these folks are, confirm, and then we got to lock down the whole jail and find out, make sure nobody else is missing. That's the first thing we have to do. We also have people being moved out to court. We've got to confirm who those are. So this is a fluid situation as we're trying to get a handle on 1,400 people in this facility. So it was a fluid situation. We're still gathering information. We are investigating our own to find out exactly what happened and where those lapses were. But there were supervisors on duty. There were lower level folks on duty, and they all had a job to do. And we're going to find.
Well, it could have been somebody from the outside helping them to get on up out of there, or it could have been somebody on the inside helping them to get on up out of there. I don't want to say it was somebody outside the facility, more so inside. I think this is all an inside job, and jail politics is something else. What's going on, Uncle Will? But I hope that the police is able to apprehend these fugitives from jail, from prison, so to speak, and all get back to normal. Excuse me. Because it's something else when it's 10 inmates break up out the damn jail system. Now, ain't too many gonna be breaking up out of. Matter of fact, I don't know too many that ever broke up out of 26 in California. No, you ain't breaking up out of 26 in California. No, you ain't gonna do that. And Stateville, you really can forget about it. Where you gonna run to? Uncle Will, welcome back to Team Blaze. Uncle Will, salute to you. Appreciate you joining back up to being with Team Blaze, man. So yeah, you don't hear about inmates trying to break away from Stateville. It's nowhere you can run. Now, I'm not familiar with New Orleans and their facilities and the area, so maybe they have a better. Apparently they had a better chance on breaking away from there and getting away, but that's not how that's gonna get played in Stateville. Stateville is nothing but open land. You can't hide. They will find you quick. I'm trying to tell you, ain't no high-rise buildings, ain't a lot of buildings down there. It's a lot of houses, yes, it's businesses on down there in Stateville, but like it's majority just open land, farms down there. Oh no, Uncle Will, it's all good. I know you rock and roll with me since day one, Uncle Will. That would be the last thing that I ever tripped with you about. No, Uncle Will, I already know you rocking and rolling with old Johnny Blaze, man. You've been around for a long time. You've been around since the beginning. So you ain't gonna hear me say nothing about nothing, man. You always come through and support the channel on whatever type of content I lay out. And that's it, that's all. So, hey, I ain't tripping if you did forget or not. You still here. And for one, for two, you a mod over here. You know what I'm saying? I don't hold no I don't hold people to a certain expectation on here like that. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm grateful for whoever that support my channel and come over here and check out the content. So I'm not going to ever sit up here and have nothing negative to say about nobody. Not even if you a troll that's being disrespectful, I'm just going to get you up out of here. But as far as that, man, I ain't got nothing bad to say, and I still ain't got nothing bad to say about a troll that come up in here being disrespectful. I'm just going to get you up out of here quietly. Like, y'all need, I want y'all to really know that Johnny Blaze is very humble on the support that he actually gets. So I'm not sitting up here going to ever trip about none of that type of shit. Not me. No, I'm grateful and I'm humble. Because people could have been broke camp from me long time ago. You know what I'm saying? But y'all didn't. And I salute y'all for that. I do. But I gotta listen to this though, y'all. I want to hear this right here. Who got pumped in the locker room? Ears got his phone out. Who you texting, boy? Who got pumped in the locker room? Ears got his phone out. Who you texting, boy? I said, who you texting, boy? Put this back on normal.
Ears got his phone out after he got punked in our team meeting by the veteran. How you get in the ear? Who the first nigga to talk? Who got for Kwame in the locker room? Ears got his phone out. Who got all these niggas up here? All these niggas up here, right? I just said after he got punked in the locker room, first nigga to jump out the window for him. Ears. Everybody shut the fuck got his phone out. Who you texting? Kwame. Who got punked?
When the man the veteran, you just said he a rookie, just like you said.
No, he wasn't. He was 30 years. So, Kwame, there ain't no problem yet? Kwame, there ain't no problem yet? No problem? It's cool. I said you got punked in the locker room. You got punked in the locker room. Phone now. Who you texting, boy? What a problem, man? In the locker room. Who got punked in the locker room? Huh?
Hey, Gil, who got punked in the locker room?
Who got punked in the locker room? Huh? Who got punked in the locker room? Huh? I say, who got punked in the locker room? Yeah, Ian's got his phone now. Who you texting, boy?
Hey, Gil, who got punked in the locker room?
There you go. See, he just said for the first time, word. Who got punked? Ears, stop. Okay. Let me go ahead and stop. Let me go ahead and stop. He just said for the first time, word. Who got punked? Ears, stop. Got his phone now. Who you texting, boy? Let me go ahead and stop. Let me go ahead and stop. So, Kwame, is this where you gonna hit me with the questions? You gonna hit me right now with the questions? Not yet? Cause right here, he interrupted on accident. He didn't know if you was ready to say something. He didn't know if you was hiding under the bed yet. We can't see you. We don't know what you're doing. So he is making me nothing. He interrupted. Nothing. We cool, right? We cool. Okay. We cool. We cool, everybody. Hold on. And he said, my bad. He's got his phone out. Who you texting, boy? Right there. I heard your question. I heard it. We all heard it clear. Who got punked in the locker room? Who got punked? I heard it. I heard it. We all heard it, right? He said it. Who got punked in the locker room? We good. We good. You asked your question. We good. Who got punked? I heard it. I noted it. Now got punked in the locker room. Now let's go. Hold on. I came in my third year.
Right. I think you're right about that.
I want to state my first time. See, Kwame, did you see what you just did? Oh yeah, you easy to be, boy. You see what you just did? You agreed with me to shut me the fuck up so you can ask your question. Let me say it again. You just agreed with me to shut me up. You're right, Gil. Who got punked in the locker room? See, you did the same thing. Ears is being accused. Ears got his phone out. Who are you texting, boy? You didn't catch that. I caught it, bitch. You agreed with me to shut me up real quick so you can ask your question. Same thing Ears did. We got your ass on video agreeing. Ears got his phone out. Who are you texting, boy? Man like me. Who got punked? I said you got punked in the locker room, bitch. Ears got his phone out. Who are you texting, boy? Yeah, I agree. Yeah, you right. Damn. You agreed with me that you got punked in the locker room. Ain't that a bitch? Who got punked in the locker room? So now, what the problem is why do I need to push play if you already agreed you got punked in the locker room? Not the upper room, but the locker room.
So who got punked in the locker room?
This bitch is stuck on repeat. Hey, Ears, it's not your fault. Keep glitching. It's YouTube fucking this shit up.
No, Ears, it was all your fault. You should have never agreed with Gilbert Arenas. And that's why you outside looking in right goddamn now. And I still, to this day, think that all of that shit was a play. So you can gain monetary gain off of beefing with your hometown homeboy. The same way that you're doing to your cousin Kev Lowe. You, him, and TJ is just doing all this for monetary gain. So anyone with any type of common sense, especially if you're a content creator, wouldn't even touch that. And that's just my opinion. But anyway, the meal ticket is going live at 4:30. It is 4:04. I will salute y'all and get on up out of here because I will be tuned in to the meal ticket to see what he got to say on this channel, regardless of what it's all about, I will be in attendance and I will be listening in on what he got to say. So salute to the chat. Appreciate y'all pulling up on me with the body cam stories and my reactions. If y'all picking up what old Johnny Blaze is putting down, please hit the like button. Salute to the chat. But Johnny Blaze is up out this thing. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Sunday, and I'll see y'all later.